April 2, 2017. Huayuan County, Anhui Province. It's raining lightly this day. There is a woman named Zhuang Mei. She said goodbye to her daughter on this day and took a bus from Huainan City to Huayuan alone. Zhuang Mei's daughter. Already 20 years old. Called Yuan. Then why did Zhuang Mei come to Huayuan? Because there are several buildings. If you want to have a good discussion about a project, you need to go there in person. The mother and daughter usually depend on each other. So the relationship is very good. This Zhuang Mei is already 46 years old. This ex-husband is divorced. I haven't found another owner in these years. Anyway, I focus solely on my career. According to Zhuang Mei's daughter Yuan, Zhuang Mei is engaged in coal loading in the construction engineering industry. This person's personality is the kind of aggressive and bold one. No matter what you do, act vigorously and resolutely. Several years. I have several construction sites in hand. What he did was prosperous. So the income is naturally very considerable. Don't look at the aunt and daughter living together. But I haven't lived a very wealthy life in my childhood. Very happy. My daughter Yuan admires herself so much from the bottom of her heart. Mom thinks her mother is smart and capable. Successful career. It's not just women who admire these relatives and friends around them. Just mention it and pretend to be eyebrows. You have to give me a thumbs up. Oops. Really good at pretending to have eyebrows. It's not easy to raise a child alone. He has done such a big undertaking. April 2nd. Zhuang Mei told her daughter to go to Huayuan to discuss some projects. What about the next 2 days? Mother and daughter keep in touch via WeChat video. Have a video chat every day. Say hello to yourself. But starting from the afternoon of April 4th, Yuan asked her mother to show off her eyebrows again. I can't get in touch with you at all. Play video over and over again. I've been ringing on the phone for a long time. But no one answered the other side. Then call again. Hey, no one answered either. Yuan is still thinking about it at this time. Mom must be talking about business right now. Very busy. Come on. I'll call again later. I waited a few hours before calling my mother. Still no one answered. Oops. Now Yuan is anxious. What's going on? Why can't I contact you? There's something wrong with my mother. Then when you see me making so many phone calls after this, you have to call me back, right? In the next day, Yuan kept calling her mother's mobile phone. Fighting all day. Finally someone answered. Yuan was frightened now. I finally feel at ease now. Oops. Oh my god. You finally answered the phone. But I haven't reacted yet. A voice came from the other end of the phone. It's not like my mother is pretending to be so. But a strange man. At that time, Yuan reacted for a while. So what did the man on the other side say? Yuan didn't hear anything very clearly. At this time, the man hurriedly hung up the phone again and then called again. But no one picked up. Yuan. My heart skipped a beat. What's wrong? Why is my mom's cell phone in a man's hand? Did you lose your phone or something? Turn around. There was a call on April 6th. Called Yuan's mobile phone. Making Yuan even more nervous. This call was made by Zhuang Mei's business partner. It was said that the two of them had agreed to sign the contract on the same day. But I pretended not to go. Did not show up. Listen to Yuan. Impossible. My mother is usually strict in doing things. Seriously. Can't be so confused. Forgot to sign the contract? Something must have happened. So it's April 7th. Yuan hurried to Huayuan County. Report the case to the Huayuan County Public Security Bureau. In fact, before arriving at the police station, Yuan, already taking advantage of location features on your phone, found the location of my mother's cell phone. Fortunately, I set up the function of finding the mobile phone on my mother's mobile phone before. Display according to software. On April 4th, when the dealer's media last called. Positioned as Zhangba Village, Lanqiao Township, Huayuan County. When the police heard. This brow is wrinkled. Oops. Girl. Where did you say it was? Zhangba Village, Lanqiao Township. Well. What did you say your mother came to Huayuan for? Tang business A. That's not right about construction projects. This damn village is quite remote. Why would you go to such a remote village to discuss business? The police will think about it and discuss it. Is it possible that loading coal is a time when female bosses with good economic conditions will discuss business? After being kidnapped, I came to Zhangba village to hide. This possibility exists. In order to further understand Zhuang Mei's social relations, the police immediately retrieved Zhuang Mei's mobile phone. All call records within the past 3 months. Because of work. There are so many people that Zhuang Media comes into contact with. There are personnel of all kinds of people. Very complicated. The police looked at the phone list. My gosh. How many calls do you have to make every day? Check them one by one. Finally, 5 were selected. Telephone numbers with which Zhuang Mei has been contacted frequently in recent times. There is a phone number in it. It was after Huayuan County, Anhui Province found out this number. A policeman from the police station looked at this number. I was stunned for a while. The colleague next to him asked him, "What's wrong? Why are you so cold?" Oops. No, I feel like I have seen this number somewhere. Why does it feel so familiar? You have to put it on us ordinary people. Saw a familiar phone number. Don't think too much. But not for the police. Even if it seems familiar. It is very likely that this will become a breakthrough in the case. Then check it out, so search it in the database. A record suddenly popped up. When the police saw it, they suddenly realized. No wonder it feels familiar. It turns out that this number also appeared in a police report 3 months ago. January 27, 2017. Lu, a villager in Zhangba village, Lanqiao Township, had a dispute with his neighbor. Called the police. Inside the materials left behind. Here is this phone number. The phone number left by Lu turned out to be the number he frequently contacted Zhuang Mei. What is the relationship between Lu and Zhuang Mei? After investigation, Lu was 60 years old. He worked at home and farmed all year round, and his family was in very poor condition. When he was young, Lu's family did not have good financial conditions, so he married a woman 8 years older than him. After the two got married, they gave birth to 2 daughters. Now both daughters have grown up and started families. The policeman who recognized the phone number had met Lu, so he was surprised when he learned the news. Because in the eyes of this police officer, Lu was just an honest farm guy. How could he have frequent contact with a female boss in the city? These two people don't match. Zhuang Mei is a successful woman who makes money every day, a strong woman, and can even be said to be an entrepreneur, while Lao Lu is a simple and honest country farmer. What's the connection between these two people? Asked Yuan Yuan. Yuan Yuan didn't know Lao Lu, nor was he a relative or friend. Oh, what kind of story happened between the two of them is really unimaginable. But now that the facts are before our eyes, the next thing to do is to find Lao Lu as soon as possible. It was half an hour's drive from the police station to Zhangba village. When the police arrived at Zhangba village, they saw an old man at the door of Lao Lu's house locking the door and getting ready to go out. A closer look revealed that the old man was none other than Lao Lu. The police quickly chased after him. When Lao Lu saw the police, he was stunned for a moment. He was obviously a little surprised, but he quickly calmed down. Why are you here?" Lao Lu asked. "Lao Lu, do you know Zhuang Mei?" Who? Zhuang Mei? Zhuang Mei from Huainan? I don't know." Faced with the police's straightforward answer, Lao Lu denied it. "Think again, Lao Lu, this is a female boss who works in construction projects, her name is Zhuang Mei." "Oh, I know." Lao Lu didn't know if he was shocked by the policeman's eyes, and suddenly changed his words. Next, the policeman didn't say much, and pretended to wander around Lao Lu's house casually. While wandering around, he chatted with Lao Lu. In fact, while the policeman was walking around, he took out his mobile phone and dialed Zhuang Mei's phone number. At this time, I heard the ringing from upstairs. Was it Zhuang Mei's cell phone that was ringing upstairs? Is there any connection between Lao Lu and Zhuang Mei's disappearance? At this time, the police wondered, could Zhuang Mei's cell phone be at Lao Lu's house? Now that the call is connected, let's look for it. Finally, under the Simmons mattress on Lao Lu's bedroom bed, a plastic bag containing 3 mobile phones was found. The police called Zhuang Mei's number again, and saw the screen of one of the mobile phones suddenly lit up and started ringing dang 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 dang. Isn't this Zhuang Mei's mobile phone? Now that the phone is here, what else can Lao Lu say? Lao Lu, tell me, what's going on with the phone? Yes, he forced it on me and asked me to keep it for a few days. He said he would pick it up in a few days. Next, Lao Lu started talking in random directions. According to Lao Lu, he met Zhuang Mei on April 4th and had a meal together. He said that he and Zhuang Mei were ordinary friends. Zhuang Mei suddenly gave him a bag with 3 mobile phones in it and asked him to help keep it. Zhuang Mei said that she had to discuss a project and would pick up her mobile phone in a few days. Everyone, we don't believe what Lao Lu said. Do you think the police can believe him? The logic doesn't make sense at all. Now the mobile phone of the missing person Zhuang Mei has been found at Lao Lu's house. Lao Lu's explanation is obviously nonsense and has no logic. After all, this honest man in everyone's eyes is also as timid as a mouse in the eyes of the villagers. He usually doesn't even dare to kill a chicken. What did he do? Later, the police controlled Lao Lu and took him back. In the inquiry room, the policeman hadn't even questioned him yet. Just look at the tip of his nose, Lao Lu, and the beads of sweat would come out. He kept asking the police to drink water for more than an hour. How much did he drink? Drink 11 glasses of water. Oh my gosh, when the police looked at this situation, they were basically convinced. Sweating and dry mouth are typical manifestations of fear of lying in criminal investigation psychology. There is something on Lao Lu's mind. Next, under police questioning, Lao Lu revealed his relationship with Zhuang Mei. But after he said it, even the police were surprised. Tell me, how did you and Zhuang Mei meet? Zhuang Mei and I met in a massage parlor, and we became lovers later. We met in a massage parlor? Zhuang Mei also went to the massage parlor? He is giving massages right there. Massage girl? Female entrepreneur? A female entrepreneur and a 60-year-old countryman are lovers? What Lao Lu said made all the police officers present stunned. They were so shocked that they had to react for a while. What was going on? Until a second ago, the police had speculated that there should be some kind of connection between Lao Lu and Zhuang Mei, such as whether they had any business dealings. Is it even possible that Lao Lu was the sworn brother of Zhuang Mei's third uncle's second brother? The second uncle's nephew, even though he was a distant relative, the police thought of him. But I never expected that the two were lovers. What is it about the dry and thin old man in front of me that makes a female construction boss take notice? Besides, Lao Lu also said that he said Zhuang Mei was a massage girl. Zhuang Mei's daughter Yuan thinks that her mother Zhuang Mei is a construction businessman. Even their relatives and friends think that Zhuang Mei is a construction businessman. The old man said that she was a massage girl. What is her true identity? Although all this seems incredible, the most important thing now is to find the whereabouts of Zhuang Mei. In order to find more clues and get Lao Lu to speak, the police searched Lao Lu's home, and sure enough they found suspicious objects, a pair of leather shoes under Lao Lu's bed. There were 2 or 3 stains on the leather shoes, which looked like blood stains. Then on the wall of Lao Lu's bathroom, there were several faint splashes of red marks. What is the final and conclusive physical evidence? A grappling hook. This is a farm tool often used by farmers, and there is a lot of blood on this grapple. After DNA comparison, these bloodstains all belong to Zhuang Mei. At this point, Zhuang Mei, who has been missing for several days, is probably in danger. Faced with these irrefutable evidence, Lao Lu finally relaxed and admitted his crime of killing Zhuang Mei. The truth he told next was beyond imagination. It turns out that during the Spring Festival, Lao Lu met Zhuang Mei in a foot massage parlor in Huayuan County. Zhuang Mei is the massage girl in this massage room. To put it bluntly, she is a prostitute who makes a living by selling meat. Later, the 46-year-old Zhuang Mei and the 60-year-old Lao Lu developed a relationship. On the night of April 4th, Zhuang Mei called Lao Lu and said she was going to his house to discuss something. Lao Lu has lived alone for a long time. He was quite happy at first, thinking that his lover would come to ask him out. But after the meeting, Zhuang Mei said 2 things, one of which shocked Lao Lu more than the other. As soon as Zhuang Mei saw Lao Lu, she said, "I have 2 pieces of news, one good news and one bad news. Which news do you want to hear first?" When Lao Lu heard this, "Don't do this, I have seen this cross-talk sketch before. Just say it." Zhuang Mei started to get down to business. "First news, I'm pregnant, and the baby is yours." When Lao Lu heard this, he said, "I'm 60 and you're about to turn 50, how can we still get pregnant?" "No, I am 60, I have already become a master, now I am going to be a father again. Let me take this news for a moment. Tell me the second news." Zhuang Mei continued, "Second news, you give me 70,000 yuan, I will beat the child, and we will cut him off." Lao Lu was stunned for a moment. Oh, I'm not ready to be a father, but I'm also not ready to pay 70,000 yuan for you to spank your child. Besides, if you say you have to let me be the father and give birth to the child, then I accept it. Then you want to beat my child and ask me for 70,000 yuan. Why should I give it to you? Besides, I won't take advantage of the 70,000 yuan. You are talking like a lion. When Zhuang Mei saw that Lao Lu ignored this problem, did you want to not get the money? If you don't take the money, I will make our scandal known to the whole village, and I will make it impossible for you to hold your head high. When he said this, he hit Lao Lu's Achilles heel. Lao Lu is well known as a good old man in the village. Everyone knows that Lao Lu is a good, upright man. If people find out that I went to a massage parlor and had a lover, where will I put my old face? How will we live in the village from now on? In the end, the enraged Lao Lu casually took the grappling hook and brutally killed Zhuang Mei. Then he packed the body in a woven bag and threw it in a smelly ditch not far from the house. Under Lao Lu's identification, the police finally discovered Zhuang Mei's body. At this point in the case, the criminal facts are clear. However, what shocked everyone the most was Zhuang Mei's identity. After Zhuang Mei got divorced, she actually started working as a massage girl. She made a living by selling meat, and of course she made a lot of money. That's why her and her daughter's living conditions are pretty good. Everyone also thinks she is a successful businesswoman. Zhuang Mei made money by selling herself, but in front of her daughter and family, she packaged herself as a successful female boss. There are two people in front and one behind, two identities and two faces. This lie actually seems unbelievable and imprecise to many people. Which family is really that stupid, and whose daughter is really that stupid? If you pay a little more attention, wouldn't it be possible to reveal her true identity? Those who do business are different from those who do business in flesh and blood. But after all, Zhuang Mei's daughter has lived with Zhuang Mei since she was a child, and the mother and daughter depend on each other. She has infinite admiration and trust in her mother. In this way, the secret was never discovered. It was not until his mother was killed and dumped that she learned the whole truth.